Joseph Stalin, an enigmatic and controversial figure whose rule transformed the Soviet Union and left an indelible mark on the 20th century. As the leader of the Soviet Union, Stalin's policies and actions shaped global politics and history. But who was Joseph Stalin, and how did he rise to power and influence the course of history? Join us as we explore the life, leadership, and legacy of one of history's most significant figures. Born Iosif Vissarionovich Dsakhashvili on December 18, 1878, in Gori, Georgia, Stalin's early life was marked by poverty and a strained relationship with his family. He was educated in a seminary but was expelled, and he soon became involved in revolutionary activities against the Russian Empire. Stalin joined the Bolshevik faction of the Russian Social Democratic Labour Party and quickly rose through the ranks. His work as a propagandist and organizer, coupled with his close relationship with Vladimir Lenin, paved the way for his eventual leadership. The October Revolution of 1917, which brought the Bolsheviks to power, was a turning point for Stalin. Following the revolution, he held various key positions, including Commissar for Nationalities and General Secretary of the Communist Party, roles that significantly enhanced his influence within the party. After Lenin's death in 1924, Stalin engaged in a power struggle with other Bolshevik leaders. By the late 1920s, he had consolidated control, outmaneuvering rivals like Leon Trotsky. Stalin's consolidation of power involved a series of purges and political repressions, including the Great Purge of the late 1930s, during which hundreds of thousands of perceived enemies were executed or imprisoned. The purges extended to the military, intellectuals, and party members, creating an atmosphere of fear and paranoia. Stalin's regime was characterized by a climate of surveillance and severe political repression. Stalin's policies of forced collectivization and rapid industrialization aimed to transform the Soviet Union from a primarily agrarian society into an industrial superpower. While these policies led to significant economic growth and industrial development, they also caused widespread suffering. Collectivization of agriculture led to severe famines, notably the Holodomor in Ukraine, where millions of people died as a result of food shortages and forced grain requisitions. Despite the economic progress, these policies had devastating human costs. During World War II, Stalin's leadership was put to the test when Nazi Germany invaded the Soviet Union in 1941. The Soviet Union played a crucial role in the defeat of Nazi Germany, with significant battles such as Stalingrad marking turning points in the conflict. Stalin's strategic decisions, though often controversial, were pivotal in the Allied victory. The Soviet Union's sacrifices and contributions to the war effort had a profound impact on the post-war order and on the shaping of Europe. After the war, Stalin continued to exert a dominant influence over the Soviet Union and its satellite states. His regime's policies had far-reaching effects on Eastern Europe and the Cold War dynamics. Stalin died on March 5, 1953. His death led to a power struggle within the Communist Party and eventually to the process of de-Stalinization under his successor, Nikita Khrushchev. The legacy of Stalin's rule remains a subject of intense debate and analysis, with his leadership viewed as a complex mix of industrial achievement and brutal repression. Stalin's impact on the Soviet Union and the world is undeniable. His legacy is a poignant reminder of the potential for power to both transform and destroy. As we reflect on his life and reign, it is essential to remember the lessons learned from this period of history. Joseph Stalin's rule was marked by dramatic changes and profound consequences. His leadership shaped the Soviet Union and global politics in ways that continue to resonate today. By studying his life and policies, we gain insight into the complexities of power, ideology, and human rights. If you found this exploration of Joseph Stalin's life and impact informative, please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more in-depth looks at history's most significant figures. Share your thoughts in the comments, and join us for our next video.